Initiating login sequence. Welcome to Alyx's world.
I can't leave y'all alone for 2 seconds. I went away for 2 days. 2 days. And I come back to this? This is what everyone is talking about right now. This is the top story. I get it. It's December. Not much is happening in wrestling. Nowhere. WWE has what? Roman and Brock. Okay. That's about it. AEW ain't got much going on. Yes, CM Punk and Bryan Danielson are doing good things, but the buzz has kind of tampered off because they're building up towards their move to TBS. So not much going on there. We got New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom coming up, but that's gone cold too because of the pandemic. And nothing else is really happening. No releases, because that seems to be the big thing now. When a release happens, that's when the wrestling world becomes exciting again. And that's kind of sad. Nothing happening in Impact Wrestling, nothing happening in NWA, PWG. I get it. It's a very slow month. And if you live and breathe off of wrestling content, you're not really getting your feel. And I understand that. But the fact that we chose to put our energy into this, of all stories, some of y'all are crazy. And I get that this is a safe space for wrestling fans, but not for you. Not for the fans that participated in this bullshit. You don't belong on this channel. By the way, welcome to Alyx's world, a safe space for adult, sensible, decent wrestling fans like you. I would appreciate if you left a comment, liked the video, subscribed, and click the bell to catch all of my content when it comes out. I also have social media. You can like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at just Alyx Central. Give me a follow on Instagram. Check out my Spotify. Donate, PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, Venmo, Super Chats. Email me for questions and get yourself a t-shirt today. Pro Wrestling Tees, Teespring, Old School Deluxe Man t-shirt, New School, Alyx's World t-shirt, and most importantly, for the holiday season, get you a blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie, America t-shirt. You know who it's made by. It's J Knox, Firestar Heart. Links are down below in the description box. Let's just get to the story. So here's what happened. Those of you who have better lives, who don't get into this high school bullshit, let me just give you the breakdown, the details of what's going on, and then you're gonna get my opinions, and then I'm gonna be out. Does that sound good to you? It's really, really crazy that we're even talking about this, but because I am a wrestling content maker, and I talk about the stuff that's prevalent, that's important in wrestling news, because that's my job, we have to talk about it. So how did we get here? What is going on exactly? Sammy Guevara, AEW star Sammy Guevara, announced on Twitter that he ended his engagement, his relationship with his ex, Pam. I think that's her name. Yeah, Pam. Right here. Right on Twitter. Here's what he said. I know a lot of you have supported us for a long time, and we have appreciated so much over the past several years. Since you've all given us so much love and support, we figured we owed it to you to let you know that we are no longer in a relationship. We still love each other and wish nothing but the best for one another. We would appreciate your kindness and respect to our privacy during this time. Sam and Pam. So this isn't just Sam. This is both of them. Sam and Pam. Okay. They ended their relationship. And apparently They had a thing going on the vlog channel of Sammy Guevara. I don't watch it a lot, so I guess I'm assuming he put his relationship out there. So you might as well tell people what's going on. Personally, I wouldn't have done this. I wouldn't have told anybody what's going on. You wanna know why? Because it's none of your fucking business. It's my relationship, not yours. My relationship doesn't affect your relationship. But he was cool enough to just let you know we're not together. So what do you crazy fans do? Instead of just accepting that, hey, cool, man. We appreciate it. Maybe you were invested in their relationship and you didn't like that they ended it. Okay, instead of going to his Twitter, going to him and telling him how you feel, you crazy fans went after Tay Conti, Taynara Conti, whoever you want to call her. Tay Conti. Why? Because in recent vlogs, Tay has been around Sammy a lot. Yeah. And because they're around each other a lot, and they have good chemistry, I saw a small amount of their vlogs together. But because they have good chemistry, they just assume they must be having sex. They must be banging. And so now the story is, and I can't believe I'm saying this, the story is Sammy Guevara left Pam, ended his relationship with Pam because he was having sex with Tay Conti. He was cheating on Pam with Tay Conti, and that's why the relationship ended. That's the story. That's the top wrestling story, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you know wrestling right now is boring. It has no buzz, because this is the top story. This is what we're talking about. And yes, Sammy did address it. He had to, because they were trending for like days. This was the top story for days. They ran Tay Conti off of Twitter. They went to Tay Conti, bullied her. I'm not making this up. Look, I'll even type in Tay Conti right now. Gone. I can't find it. She deleted her Twitter, y'all. It's gone. Right here. This is Just Talk Wrestling. The way some wrestling fans bullied and harassed Tay Conti off Twitter, but will preach mental health and being kind when they think it'll get them clout. Yeah, they ran her off Twitter. Did we not learn anything from all the other times you ran off people on Twitter? Did we not learn a goddamn thing? This is embarrassing. And yeah, Sammy had to address it. He had to address it. Here's what he said. This shouldn't have to be said, and it shouldn't, but my relationship with Pam ending had nothing to do with anyone else. Pam and I broke up back in October. So it's December. They broke up months ago. In October. But yeah, they broke up in October and just now felt was the right time to make it public. So please stop pointing fingers and looking for someone to blame. Crazy. Crazy. You know? Let's retweet that, by the way. Let's give him a retweet. I liked it before and I read that, but let's give him a retweet so people can know how crazy they are. That's the story. Yeah, that's where we are. And before I give you my opinions, we just gotta talk about how dangerous this is, y'all. Bullying people does have negative effects. Hey, someone committed suicide over it. A certain wrestler. Female wrestler. Yeah, I know exactly who I'm talking about. Crazy. We've seen this happen way too many times, not just in wrestling, but in real life too. You can make someone kill themselves over this shit. And you know who would be responsible? You. You would have to live with that. And if you're okay with someone killing themselves over your actions, you're a psychopath. And you should rot in hell. But let's just talk about this. Let's just get to why this is fucking crazy. Because to even get to that major assumption, this is what they're saying. They're saying Sammy slept with Tay Conti behind Pam's back. And that's what broke off their relationship. We'll put that here. That's what people are saying. They just assume that because they're crazy, right? Let me show you why this is crazy. Because to get to this conclusion, you have to make 10,000 assumptions. Let's start from the beginning. Tay Conti and Sammy Guevara. How do you know they're banging? What at any point in time told you they were having sex? Why can't they just be friends? Why does every attractive girl who gets with the guy have to be fucking him? I have a ton of female friends who are super attractive. Platonic relationship. Real talk. Platonic. Never ever, will never ever think about having sex with them. And they're single. So why do we always have to assume because there's good chemistry between the two that they are fucking? That's not them, that's you. In your head, you want them to have sex. That's okay. But just because in your head, you would fuck Tay Conti, if you were Sammy Guevara, you would fuck Tay Conti, doesn't mean that he has to or is. So that's an assumption right there. That's just baseline level. But okay, let me just go along with your crazy mind and really just think about how crazy you are. Fine, they're together and they are banging. How do you know that they were banging during his engagement? He broke up with Pam in October. So maybe they started banging after they broke up. Nothing wrong with that. They're not together no more. He's single, she's single, and it's consensual. What's wrong with that? So already, within the first two assumptions, Tay Conti shouldn't have been attacked. What was the point of going after Tay Conti, bullying her off Twitter? That's just the first two. First two assumptions. Okay, again, going along with your crazy mind because you got nothing else to do with your life, because you're miserable, and you need something to latch onto because it helps you get out of whatever cesspool of a mindset that you're in and help you feel good about yourself because you're crazy. Third assumption, they were having sex while he was engaged. Okay, so how do you know, first off, that Pam didn't know about it? There is such a thing as open relationships, swingers. Sammy's on the road all the goddamn time. He has a high sex drive. He probably told her they were doing something and she was cool with it. Here's another assumption. How do you know if that was the case? If he was cool with it, how do you know she wasn't sleeping with someone else too? And he was cool with that. Do you see how nuanced this is? Also, let's just continue down your crazy mindset. Okay, he cheated on her. Why with Tay Conti? How do you know she didn't cheat first? We're just assuming Pam is an angel in this situation. If it is true, I'm gonna lose my mind thinking like this. I'm gonna go crazy because you guys are crazy. How do you know that she didn't cheat first? And that led to him cheating on Tay Conti. Because if that story came out, then you would be after Pam. Which, by the way, even if that was true, it's still none of your fucking business. This isn't Lita cheating on Matt Hardy with Edge. Storyline. This isn't that. This is real life. And then the ultimate assumption. Let's just get right to it. Let's get to the big answer here. Let's just say you're right. Let's just say all of this is a ruse and Sammy's trying to trick you, but in reality, he's an asshole. He's a big, fat, fucking asshole who decided to cheat on his ex. Why are you just assuming he just cheated on her with Tay? Listen, I am someone who I'm gonna be 1000% transparent with you. I'm not looking for a girlfriend because I don't feel the need to be loyal to one girl. I like the idea of having multiple women. I like having one that I can have a conversation with while also doing something on the side. Someone who's a party buddy. I can take the parties. I can, go to the movies with just to hang out, doing something with her. Someone I can connect with emotionally. Someone, just multiple women that can satisfy my needs right now and not just be tied to one girl. Knowing who I am, I would, maybe I'd be loyal to her, but I know the temptation. Guys, I am someone that didn't get a lot of respect or love when I was in high school, when I was in middle school. Women didn't like me. So now that I'm older, they like me now. Women find me attractive. So I know the temptation is super high for me, meaning I am more likely to cheat on my girlfriend, fiance, wife. So why do it? Okay, if Sammy Guevara is the asshole that we're assuming that he is, cheating on Pam, why are you just assuming he's cheating on her with just Ty? Look at that guy. He's probably fucking all kinds of women. If he was. Again, all of these assumptions that you guys are making, it's just crazy to me that your first reaction was to attack Tay Conti. In this scenario, if this is the case, you should have went after Sammy. Why didn't you go after Sammy? Ty isn't in a relationship with Pam. Sammy is. Oh, she took part in it. Okay, but really? Sammy's the guy he's the one that cheated on Pam in this scenario, making all these assumptions. And if he is cheating on her, why would you just assume it's just with Ty? Look at him. If I was Sammy, I'd be sleeping with all kinds of women. But okay, once again, going with your crazy mindset, fine. Here's the ultimate assumption. The one that you all attacked her over. Ty and Sammy are fucking assholes who attacked poor widow Pam. Behind her back, they slept, made her feel like shit, and now Pam is by herself all alone at home, waiting for her man to come back. And here is Sammy being the evil son of a bitch that he is. I cheated on you with Ty because you're nothing to me. You're nothing, Pam. You know what I would say to that? If that was the case? Sammy, you're a fucking asshole. That's it. That's it. What? I can't say anything else. He ended the relationship. Okay, he cheated on her, but then he ended it. So he can't cheat on her no more. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want from him? At this point. I'm sorry, once again, even if that was the case, why did you go after Ty? Sammy should have got most of the heat. He's still there. No one went after Sammy. You went after Ty. We live in a society now that the woman gets all the punishment for the cheating when it's the male who did it too. It's a two-way street. And I get why you went after Ty, because most of you want to fuck her. That's what that is. And yeah, she is very attractive. I get it. But what happens is a lot of times, because she doesn't want to fuck you, you get angry because you're immature. And so most of the men that went after her are pissed off at Ty deep down because they know they could never get with Ty, and that makes them angry. And so that anger festers into this crazy hatred that has been simmering inside you, and you used this situation to go after her because you're fucking crazy. No, I'm not letting you off the hook. You are crazy. If you attack Tay Conti on Twitter, you need help. None of this affects your life. Your lives will not change because Sammy ended his relationship with Pam. It won't change if the story is true and all the craziness comes out that he did cheat on her with Ty. And if he did cheat on her, why would you just, again, the thing is, why would you just assume he cheated on her with Ty if that's the case? Like, this whole thing makes no goddamn sense to me. You have nothing else going on in your lives, so I'm just going along with this because this is what the wrestling news is crazy about. I'm just trying to understand once and for all what you guys are trying to get out of this. What were you trying to get out of attacking Ty? Justice? Justice for what? You're crazy. Focus on your life. Don't you have anything? It's the holidays, y'all. Don't y'all have Christmas presents to wrap up? Don't you got something to do with your job? Do you hate your job that much? Really, really take a look at yourselves. If you are someone that attacked these two for something that has nothing to do with you. I'm very upset. This is upsetting to me that someone who talks about wrestling, this is the top story. This is a horrible look on the wrestling business. This shouldn't even be a story. At the most, if this is true, Sammy's an asshole. That's it. But how do you know that it's true? To get to that point where it's true, you have to make 10,000 assumptions. How do you know that him and Ty are banging? If they are banging, how do you know they were banging during his engagement? If they are banging, and it was during the engagement, how do you know Pam didn't know about it and she's not okay with it? How do you know Pam isn't also banging somebody? How do you know that it's not that type of relationship? Clearly, they're cool with each other. They said it. He addressed it. Y'all are crazy. To all the wrestling fans who are sane, who didn't get caught up in this, I am sorry that this is a story. I still want your thoughts. Educate these young folk. Please, educate them in the comments. Let them know that if this is something that they are into, they need help. But other than that, thank y'all for being here. I didn't want to do this during the live stream, so I made a separate video. Y'all have fun. I'll see you later on tonight for my Raw report, my Raw review. Donate, Cash App, Venmo, Super Chat. Thank you for supporting me. I'll catch you guys next time, right here in Alyx's World, a safe space. Got a little blurry there. A safe space for wrestling fans like you.